Hello, and welcome to today's interview. I'm Audrey Cushing, the Business Services and Quality Director at B Technologies. With me today is Jon Engel, Client Services Director. He will be sharing highlights from his new white paper, Healthcare Industry Challenges. Jon, thank you for joining us today.
Hello, Audrey. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So tell us, what inspired you to write about this topic?
Well, you look at this industry, and from my perspective, I've been in healthcare for 15 years. It's changed very dramatically. And in those changes, you still see these predominant players, the payer and the provider. And what has really been of, interest to me is seeing how that relationship has been so dynamic, has changed over the years, and where they've approached this convergence only to kind of pull back. That idea of building a covenant and a collaborative relationship has, why I used it in the title, been a conundrum of all things. The payer-provider convergence has some tenets that could be very pivotal to building that relationship. And I think the paper will outline for some readers aspects that they can take into their conversations, whether they're the payer or the provider, to help guide them through working through the differences and help really putting the emphasis on where we're trying to go is putting the patient at the center.
Very important. So what's happening in the industry in today's environment that makes this so relevant?
Well, amongst other things, you have quality initiatives. You have the triple aim. Sometimes it's now referred to as the quadruple aim in healthcare. But all of these are really built around a payer and a provider environment where it's symbiotic. The relationship is covenant, like I said before. But the convergence of those two entities has the ability to really be the most transformative aspect, to deliver on the triple or quadruple aim, to deliver on the quality, and it's putting the patient at the center. So that's where, to me, the industry has the opportunity to really address these challenging times in a new and dynamic way. It doesn't need the payer-provider convergence conundrum. It's really the payer-provider convergence opportunity. And so I think with this, in the way I've turned it to 2.0, we have areas that we're looking at and maximizing the strengths that the healthcare provider entities have. There's locations that are very, the proximity for the patient makes sense. Being able to leverage where the provider is and what the payer knows the patient needs. So those are two aspects that I think can really come out and add value to a reader for this white paper.
I love the concept of opportunities. All right, in terms of what are the 2 or 3 items that they can take away?
Well, first and foremost, it's not going to be easy. That we all like to look at a script and just take it and implement it. These are our two forces that have traditionally not worked very well together. So we have to really establish that this isn't going to be easy, but we both know that this is the way that we need to operate. Utilizing the help, utilizing the tools, company like B Technologies, to help really support that relationship, this convergence, has a lot that they can deliver to both sides. Being an intermediary, you do look at things from each side's perspective. So I think the first thing is this isn't easy. Secondly, it's knowing that there are opportunities to work with vendors that really care about what's in both parties' best interest. It really is coming down to a win-win-win. The third win, of course, being for the patient. So having that mindset, I think, really gives us the foundation to build on a payer-provider convergence 2.0.
Wow, that's great. All right, for our audience, please take a moment to visit our website and download Jon's white paper. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.